Good day, class. For this session, we are going to talk about judicial branch of the government. The roles and responsibilities of the Philippine judiciary. Separation of powers is a doctrine of constitutional law which the different branches are kept separate. The executive branch is in charge in ensuring the enforcement of the law. The crafting of law is under the power of the legislative branch, and the interpretation of the law is in the jurisdiction of judicial branch. So the judiciary or the judicial branch, no? So their main function and responsibility is the interpretation of the law. Article 7, Section 1 of 1987 Philippine Constitution stated that the judicial power shall be vested in one Supreme Court and in such lower courts as may be established by law. It holds the power to settle controversies involving rights and are legally demandable and enforceable. So the highest court is what we call Supreme Court, and its constituents are the lower courts. No, in the next slides we will see what are the lower courts under the Supreme Court. And also the judicial branch uh, has the power to settle controversies involving rights. So if you look at the function or role of the judicial branch, ang ilagid is kanang matanaw nila kung wala ba na violate ang rights sa usa ka tawo based on the laws formulated by the legislative branch. Okay, this is the structure and organization of the Philippine judiciary. So if you look at the picture, the highest is the Supreme Court and its head is called the Chief Justice. Now followed by the Court of Appeals, Sandigan Bayan, and Court of Tax Appeals. In next slides, you will see their different functions also of these three sub-branches. And under the Court of Appeals are the regional trial courts and Sharia district courts. For the regional trial courts, we have the lower courts, which is the metropolitan trial courts, municipal trial courts in cities, municipal trial courts, and municipal circuit trial courts. They all have the same functions and cases to be handled. Now, also under the Court of Appeal, also in under the Court of Appeals, we have the Sharia district courts and Sharia circuit courts. So we will find out later on what are their focuses also. The Philippine judiciary is comprised of regular courts tasked to administer justice, two review courts, and two trial courts as follow: Supreme Court, Court of Appeals, Regional Trial Courts, Metropolitan Trial Courts, Municipal Trial Court, Municipal Circuit Trial Courts, and Municipal Trial Courts in cities. Four special courts. Special courts are bodies within the judicial branch of government that generally address only one of law or have special defined powers. So the Sandigan Bayan, Court of Tax Appeal, Sharia District Courts, and Sharia Circuit Courts. So these are the four special courts. Sharia Court. It has the power similar to regular courts, but the subject over whom judicial powers are exercised are limited to Muslim Filipinos. So Sharia Court only have its jurisdiction or judicial powers to Muslim. Court of Tax Appeal. Court of Tax Appeal which retains exclusive appellate jurisdiction to review by appeal not only civil tax cases but also these that are criminal in nature. So, Court of Tax Appeal deals with taxes, buwis. Now, there are people manggod nga kanang di sila gabayad og taxes or gabayad sila og tax but less than what they ought to pay. Kanang imbis nga for example dapat unta 1 million ilang tax, ang ilang gibayaran ra is 500,000. So kana siya, it's the Court of Tax Appeal that handles those matters. Then we have the Sandigan Bayan. It has jurisdiction over civil cases including graft, corruption, and other offense committed by public officers and employees and those in government-owned or government-controlled corporation. So, Sandigan Bayan, the keyword that you have to remember is this court is specialized for handling cases related to public officers or employees or government-owned or controlled corporations. So those are the different functions of those special courts. The Supreme Court. According to the 1987 Constitution, Article 8, Section 5, the Supreme Court exercises the following powers. Number 1. Exercise jurisdiction over cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers and consuls, and over petitions for certiorari, prohibition, mandamus, quo warranto, and habeas corpus. Number 2 is they can review, revise, reverse, modify, or affirm on appeal or certiorari as the law or the rules of court may provide. Final judgments and orders of the lower courts. So this means the Supreme Court has the authority to directly hear and decide specific cases without them first going through lower courts. So bisan pag dili na mo agi sa municipal trial courts or circuit courts, pwede nagigay nga diretso sila mag-hearing. So it includes cases involving ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls. So these are, when we say ambassadors and public ministers or consuls, these are foreign representatives assigned to the Philippines. So since these cases involve international relations, the Supreme Court can directly handle them. Like for example, dito sa Amerika, na sila ambassador diri sa tua sa Philippines. So, example, if a foreign ambassador is accused of violating Philippine law, the legal issues involving diplomatic privileges may be brought before the Supreme Court. So, muna siya ang isa sa kanang jurisdiction or authority sa Supreme Court. Then, when we say petitions for certiorari, it is a request asking the Supreme Court to review whether a lower court or government agency committed a grave abuse of discretion. So, meaning to say, kanang kung ikaw kibali ang kung nakay questions no regarding sa decision sa lower courts. So, pwede ka mag-file og petitions for certiorari nga murag for example ba para sa imo kay dili ka convinced sa decision sa judge dito sa lower courts. So example, a trial judge decides a case without giving the accused a chance to present evidences. So pwede siya mag-file og petition for certiorari. So petitions for prohibition is a request asking the court to stop a lower court or government agency from continuing an illegal act. So, for example, a government agency starts hearing a case that it has no legal authority to hear. A party files a petition for prohibition to stop the proceedings. So, when we say prohibition, stop the proceedings. Mura gani ang keyword ya. Mandamus naman is a request asking the court to order a government official or agency to perform a duty required by law. So when you say the mandamus, the court is asking the government official to perform a duty. So example, a student has completed all requirements for graduation. Example sa inyo ha, grade 12, complete na imuhang kanang requirements. But the school refuses to issue the diploma without legal reason. So the student may file a petition for mandamus. So inana na siya. Meaning, the court may, kung ang estudyante nag-file siya petition for mandamus, then kung makadaog, pwede siya mahitabo nga ang court mo issue siya sa eskwelahan nga you issue a kanang diploma, provided nga sakto gid ka nga kanang wala gyud kibali sakto nga rason nganong di ka taga diploma. Then for the petitions for quo warranto, it is a request questioning whether a person has the legal right to hold a public office. Okay? Again, there is big differences when we say public official and public employee. Okay, para sa ako, I am a public employee. Nanarbaho ko. Ang public official are elected or appointed sila. So, kami, we were applying man gyud motong na-hired me. Pero kanang mga parehanang barangay captain, kagawad, konsehal or mayor, so they are public officials ang tawag. So, example, a person becomes mayor despite not meeting the residency requirement. So, a quo warranto petition questions the person's right to occupy the office. Kaya naman tayo gitawag nga qualification for residency. So, dapat nga, ana nga lugar, makapuyo kag pila ka tuig, kaya ka pwede mo dagag mayor. So, but anyway, let us not talk about it very much kay kanang layo na po kayo na siya. So, petitions for habeas corpus. It is a request to determine whether a person's detention is lawful. Nayuban nga ipapriso ra diretso, which is sometimes unlawful. So meaning when we say habeas corpus, it refers to kana bang unlawful detention or pagkapriso. When we say detention, pagkapriso. So a person, example, a person is arrested without warrant and is held for several days without charges. So the family files a petition for habeas corpus. So the authorities must explain the legal basis for detention. So muna siya ang pwede na to nga i-file, no, or i-file nga petition to the Supreme Court. So they can also review, revise, reverse, modify, or affirm decisions of lower courts. So the Supreme Court serves as the highest appellate court in the Philippines. It reviews decisions made by lower courts to ensure that they correctly apply the law. So this means that the Supreme Court may, no, may lang siya, dili gyud ingon nga must. Depende raman kung nay magpetisyon. So the Supreme Court may review. So pwede nga i-examine nila ang decision sa lower courts. They can also revise. Pwede nila i-improve or correct parts of the decision. Example, kanang gamay ra kay iyahang sentensya, so pwede nila i-patasan. Reverse. So cancel the lower court's decision. Pwede nga kung napildi ka dito sa municipal trial court or sa regional trial court, so pwede nila i-cancel to nga mga desisyon. Modify. So pwede po nila nga i-change some parts of the decision. Or affirm, or ang pasabot is agree with and uphold the lower court's decision. So muna siya ang function of Supreme Court. Then number 3 is assign temporary judges of lower courts to other stations as public interest may require. So basta nagani na court, nagi na judge diha. Dili pwede nga na court walay judge. So ang Supreme Court ang mag-assign ana. Then number 4, order a change of venue or place of trial to avoid a miscarriage of justice. The Court of Appeals. The Court of Appeals is the second highest tribunal in the country, which was established on February 1, 1836 by virtue of Commonwealth Act Number 3. The current form of the Court of Appeals was constituted through Batasang Pambansa Bilang 129 as amended by Executive Order Number 33 Series of 1986, Republic Act Number 7902, and Republic Act 8246. So again, the second highest tribunal is the Court of Appeals. The jurisdiction of the Court of Appeals are as follows. First, original to issue writs of mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, habeas corpus, and quo warranto, and auxiliary writs or processes, whether or not in aid of its appellate jurisdiction. So, as mentioned, no, kabalo naman mo atong mga mandamos and so on, prohibition, certiorari, and so on. So, sila ang hatag og issue or warrant in a written form. So, sulat na siya nga madawat. Okay, so number 2 is exclusive original jurisdictions over actions for annulment of judgments of regional trial courts. So, if na ay mga decision na sa regional trial courts, so they have the jurisdiction to annul the judgment. So, unsa man ang meaning sa annulment? So, ipawalang bisa ang desisyon sa lower courts. Okay, number 3 is executive appellate jurisdiction over all final judgments, resolutions, orders, or awards of regional trial courts and quasi-judicial agencies, instrumentalities, board, or commission. So, sila pod ang naay final judgments kung naamanggaling mga decisions about the cases in regional trial courts and quasi-judicial agencies and so on, no? So, meaning to say, kung naay mga decisions diri sa ubos, pwede pagit siya mausap pag-abot sa Court of Appeals. So, the Court of Appeals shall also have the power to try cases and conduct on hearings, receive evidence, and perform acts necessary to resolve factual issues raised in cases falling within its original and appellate jurisdiction, including the power to grant and conduct new trials or proceedings. So, ang Court of Appeals, pwede sila nga, bisag na human ang kaso, pwede nila i-try otro, i-hearing otro. No? Then the Court of Appeals is composed of one presiding justice and 68 associate justice, all of which are appointed by the President from a short list submitted by the Judicial and Bar Council. So again, na sila one presiding justice, no? Or Chief Justice nila, then 68 dayon ka associate justice. So regional trial court. So Batasang Pambansa Bilang 129 or commonly known as the Judiciary Reorganization Act of 1980 reiterates the power and functions of regional trial courts from Section 19 to Section 24 that states as follows. So Section 19, jurisdiction in civil cases. So regional trial courts have jurisdiction in civil cases. They exercise exclusive original jurisdiction. So kasagara sa civil cases, no? Kaning civil cases, wala mapriso ani kay civil naman siya. Unless kung criminal case gyud. Dayon, as far as I know, kasagara nga involved sa civil cases are related sa kanang properties. So in all civil actions in which the subject of litigation is incapable of pecuniary estimation. So if you can still remember katong ato ang natakol sa power, which is the power of eminent domain of the government. So sila ang kanang naay jurisdiction, no, sa pag-estimate sa value siguro sa usa ka property. So in all civil actions which involve the title or to or possession of real property or any interest therein, except actions for forcible entry into an unlawful detainer of lands or buildings, original jurisdictions over which is conferred upon metropolitan trial courts and municipal trial courts. So kanang sila pod ang naay kanang naa sila power or jurisdiction sa which involves the title, no? Kay kung mayroon tag real properties, gina siya yuta. So ang yuta dili gini mo siya matawag nga imo kung walay title. So if naay problem related sa title ana nga property, so ang ang regional trial courts ang mag-settle. So number 3, in all actions in admiralty and maritime jurisdiction where he demand or claim exceeds 20,000 pesos. So kung nagpas 20,000 ang value niya. So in all matters of probate, both testate and intestate, where the gross value of the state exceeds 20,000 pesos. So dili na kita magdila na. So number 5, in all actions involving the contract of marriage as material relations. So ang contract of marriage is signed by both parties, ang bana o ang asawa. So kung may mga kuan issues about ana. Then in all cases not within the exclusive jurisdiction of any court, tribunal, person or body exercising judicial or quasi-judicial functions. Number 7, in all civil actions and special proceedings falling within the exclusive original jurisdiction of a juvenile and domestic relations courts and of the courts of agrarian relations and now provided by law. So we will not deal so much with this, no? Okay. Taas pa kini siya nga topic, pero kanang importante lang sila gid ang handle sa kanang mga civil cases basta related sa yuta. So kamo kung if there are issues that you encounter related sa yuta, you can file for a petition, no, for kanang petition para nga mausab or mag-hearing otro sa regional trial court. So second jurisdiction of regional trial courts are in criminal cases. So kani mo na ni siya tong nanagay mga priso, no? Regional trial courts shall exercise exclusive original jurisdiction in all criminal cases not within the exclusive jurisdiction of any court or court, tribunal or body, except those now falling under the exclusive and concurrent jurisdiction of the Sandigan Bayan, which shall hereafter be exclusively taken cognizance of by latter. So siya ang regional trial courts na siya ay kanang jurisdiction po sa mga criminal cases, except kung ang nay parties nga na-involve ang public official. So kana siya dili na siya mo handle ana ang Sandigan Bayan na diretso. So original jurisdiction in other cases. So appeal gyapon ni sa iyang jurisdiction, issuance of writs of certiorari, prohibitions, mandamus, quo-warranto, habeas corpus, and injunction which may be enforced in any part of their respective regions, and in actions affecting ambassadors and other public ministers and consuls. So siya gyapon ang siya jurisdiction nga mag-issue og mga writs, mga written report. It could be subpoena or kanang warrant ana. Sa continuation sa jurisdiction of regional trial court, so appellate jurisdiction. Everybody read the paragraph.
Regional trial court shall exercise appellate by Metropolitan and Trial Courts, Municipal Trial Courts, and Municipal Circuit Trial Courts in their respective territorial jurisdictions. Such cases shall be decided on the basis of the entire record of the proceedings and in the court of origin and such memoranda or brief as may submitted by the parties or required by the regional trial court. The decision of the regional trial courts in such cases shall be approvable by petition for review to the intermediate appellate courts, which may give its due course only when the petition shows
Perma passe.
that the lower courts have committed an error of fact or law that will warrant a reversal of modification of the decision or judgment so to be reviewed.
Okay. So we need to say ang regional trial courts nana sila under nga mga lower courts. So kanang under nga mga lower courts, pwede siya nga when we say appellate jurisdiction, pwede niya nga i-review or i-revise ang decision made by the lower court. Sa unsang pamaagi through a petition. So kung mag-petition ka or mag-file kag petitions nga i-reverse ang desisyon sa korte. So dito na din to mo apply tong mga mandamo, certiorari, kuwaranto, ana. So kung if ever ka-experience mo kaso niya, dili mo convinced sa desisyon sa judge sa lower courts, pwede mo moadto sa regional trial court. Sabtan? So ang regional trial court yun ang una nga mo appellate o mo review. Sila man ang next higher court. Okay. Section 23. Everybody read.
Section 23. Special jurisdiction to try special cases. Supreme Court may designate certain branches of the regional trial courts to handle exclusively to criminal cases and juvenile and domestic relations cases, agrarian cases, urban land reform cases which do not fall under the jurisdiction of quasi-judicial bodies, agencies, and or such other special cases as the Supreme Court may determine in the interest of spreading and
Insufficient. Insufficient na. Okay. So, ang Supreme Court, pwede niya i-designate, i-assign niya sa mga regional trial courts to try special cases, like criminal cases. Pwede na niya i-assign sa different regional trial courts. Juvenile cases, kung ang kaso nag-involve of 18 years old below. Or domestic relations cases. When you say domestic, kana lang naalang within, ang involved is kanang within the Filipinos lang. Agrarian cases, these are cases that involves land. Or urban land reform cases. When you say urban land reform cases, kana bang yuta sa mga syudad nga na-involve sa kaso? Kaya na issue regarding sa kung kinsay tagiya. Okay. Number 20, section 24. Everybody read.
Section 24. Special rules of procedure. Whenever a regional trial court takes
Cognizance
of juvenile and domestic relation cases and or agrarian cases, the special rules
of
of procedure applicable under present laws to such cases shall continue to be applied, unless subsequently amended by law or by rules of court prohibited by the.
Okay, so ang regional trial court po class, they can issue special rules of procedure. Example, ang isa ka witness, pwede niya nga, di ba, ang witness dapat na siya mo attend sa hearing. So pwede nga isa sa special procedure is ang witness kay mo-attend siya through video lang. So part na siya sa power sa or jurisdiction sa kanang regional trial courts. So metropolitan trial courts, municipal trial courts, circuit trial courts, and trial courts in cities. So this is the jurisdiction of municipal trial courts. So section 32, they have the jurisdiction of criminal cases. So pare-pareha gid sila tanan og jurisdiction, pero ang kuan lang gid class is dapat ang kaso muuna sa gid siya sa pinakaubos. Dili pwede siya nga moderito sa Supreme Court. Dapat magsugod siya sa municipal trial court sa gid. So criminal cases except cases that have except in cases falling within the exclusive original jurisdiction. Like ang ma-involve is from other place within the Philippines. So diyan na rin siya. Then they also have the jurisdiction over city and municipal ordinances. Example, dire naban natay speed limit. If you fail to pay the speed limit ticket, kay abini mo pila ra 500 ka. Naman ay deadline. Hindi mo bayaran, pwede na nila forward dito. Patingala lang dayon ka na nakay sa pina. Eh patawag na rin ka. Dito na din, ano din siya penalty. So ordinance naman siya. Kung gamay ragod yapon. Then also their jurisdiction over all offenses punishable with imprisonment of not exceeding 4 years and 2 months. So natay mga offenses nga iyahang sanction. Ang sanction niya is 4 years and 2 months. Below. Pareha nang nangawat o mangga, o gamay raman na. Nanumbag ka. So gamay raman na siya og kuan. Or nang kuan ka, nang daot ka. So gamay-gamay ra na siya og iyahang sanction. Less than 4 years and 2 months below. Ha? Amo na siya sa kuan na siya, saka na siya sa regional. Musaka na sa region. Dili man necessary. Depende sa judge. Ang suicide man good is kuan man na siya kanang self kuan man na siya. Self destruction. Your own choice man na nga nag-ikob ka. So regardless of accessory or other penalties. So including the civil liability arising from offenses. So kuan na kayo na kanang taas na kayo na. Basta kay kato ha, 4 years and 2 months. Basta di mo lapas ana, jurisdiction pa na siya sa municipal trial. Then they provide, however, that in offenses involving damage to property through criminal negligence, so they shall have exclusive original jurisdiction where imposable fine does not exceed 20,000 pesos. So kung ang isa ka criminal negligence, nakadamage ka og property. So may example na. For example, nakaigibato, nakaigo kag sakyanan, nagubay ang windshield. Anya ang sakyanan kay kuan kanang Ferrari. So, kuan na siya. Pwede ra na siya nga sa municipal trial court. Okay, dayon they also have jurisdiction on civil cases. So civil cases. So when we say civil cases, we are talking about properties, ha? Basta gani mga civil case, properties na siya, ha? So, example, probate proceedings about sa mga titulo, testate and intestate. When we say testate and intestate, kanabitaw mana. Kung testate na ay last will and testament. For example, imong lulo na siya 1,000 hectares na siya last will and testament nga ihatag niya sa imuha. So kato gyud matuman. Bisan pag naana siya dagan kay anak. O basta kay gipirmahan niya ng notaryado. Dili pud pwede nga mag last will and testament siya nga walay pirma sa abogado. Samot na nga dili iyang yuta niya mag last will and testament. Bahalag mamatay basta kay hilas lugar. Pero ang intestate is kanabang naay nabilin nga kaptangan pero wala siya last will and testament. Dayon. So again, they kuan ha, when say civil cases about properties, tanan nga cases that involves properties. Dagan mo kay kaso ang properties, nayuban mag-ilog sa property. Kay dugay na siya nagpuyo diha, napuyo uban. Gipapuyo ra, giangko na. O napuyo uban manag igsuon, nag-away. Okay. So, exclusive, they also have jurisdiction over cases of forcible entry and unlawful detainer. So, pareha ng kanabitang trespassing. Kita mo itong nag-vlog nga nag-trespassing sila. So, gamay ra ko kay itong issue ko doon, nanguharag manggam to lubi. Unlawful detainer or kanang gi-kidnap ka. Or kanang gipapriso ka bisag wa pa ka na pamatudan nga sadan ka. That's unlawful detention. Kung kamo wa pa mo na prove nga guilty mo ay magsugot nga prison nimo diretso. Ha? Bisan pa if you know the law, you can fight for it. So then next is jurisdiction in cadastral and land registration cases. So every time you are going to buy land, dapat yun nga na siya gitawag na to cadastral and land registration case. Sabtan? So tanan, either mo claim ba ka nga imuha, mo palit ba ka, or giilog sa imuha, tanan. So asa nimo siya first i-file sa ang kaso? Municipal Trial Court or Municipal Trial Court in cities. Pero dapat ang kana siya nga mga yuta kana lang does not exceed 20,000 pero I don't know if napa by 20,000 karon dugay na mo gud ni. Okay. So they also have jurisdiction in special cases. So in the absence of all regional trial judges in the province, so they have the jurisdiction to try or maghearing to try special cases. So for writ of habeas corpus or katotanan katong mga certiorari, mandamos, so or applications for bail. Kung ang isa ka tao, especially kung kuan siya, pwede siya mag-bail. Unsa man ang bail? Piyansa. So pwede mo magpiyansa. Pero mapamatudan po nimo nga wala kay sala, pwede nimo siya balusag kaso. Nasabtan ninyo, class? So, kana siya. So, the summary procedures in special cases. So, in Metropolitan Trial Court and Municipal Trial Court with at least 2 branches. So, the Supreme Court may designate 1 or more branches to try exclusive. So, ayaw na kayo nagkuha na. Basta kay, muna ang ilang kalainan, ha? Muna ilang kalainan. Sa municipal, regional, okay, kani, this is very important. Ang municipal trial court class, they are the ones who conduct preliminary investigation. So kung naay kaso, sila ang una nga mag-investigate. Mo ganing preliminary. Okay? So sila ang mag-conduct sa, again, who conducts preliminary investigation? Unsa nga court ang ga-conduct of preliminary investigation? Supreme Court? Ha? Municipal Trial Court. So, the preliminary investigation shall be conducted in accordance with the procedure prescribed in Section 1. So, provided, however, that if... By the way, ang investigation is done by the police or the scene of the crime operatives and the NBI. So, sila gid ang mag-conduct sa investigation. Teacher, pwede ba mag-hire me of private investigator? Pwede po. Basta kay license siya nga investigator. Part man gyapon na, naman gyapon na nga kuan gyapon licensure. Okay. No warrant of arrest shall be issued by the judge in connection with any criminal complaint filed with him for preliminary investigation. So class, kung ikaw gani under investigation pa ka, dili pa ka pwede nga tagaan og warrant of arrest. Unless kung naay probable cause. Rani, have you heard katong bayot dito sa kwan? Oh. Pareha to, katong suspect. So wala na to siya nag-agi og warrant. Kaya na may probable cause. Kay grabe man daw niyang tabi-tabi daw kuno nga nakapatay kog bayot bay kay istorya daw niya. Oh niya. Pag adto sa pulis kay ni action mag dagan. So, nanay probable cause, di ba? Wala siya. Pareho po na ng bypass. Bypass operation. Ang bypass operation, wala na may warrant ana kay kuan man na siya. Ang ilaha na is probable cause man. Alang na nakuhaan na kag tiyabo niya. Dili pa lugar ka guilty ana, guilty na gid ka, di ba? Ang problema lang is nayusahay nga implanted ang evidence. Kana lang. Kung mo ganit na gitawag nga implanted. So mo pud na. Mo lagi nga, mo na nga para nga walay bias. Kay kanang bypass class wala na siya bias gyud. Ngano man interagency ang operation ana. Nagikan sa police, na PDEA, ug napoy sa NBI or other agency. So lisod po kay magplanting sila niya ang example lang kanirang agency ang kabalo magulapod sila. Kabalo day sila kinsa lang kauban sa other agency. Dili man di man na sila siguro no dagan kay possibility ba? Kung ano magid masaligan kayo karon? Okay, do you have questions?